first thing I like to do always is my black businesses, right? So the first black business, and I want everybody to go to the website, buy something from them, at least take a look at what they're doing. You feel me? The first business is itsablackthing.com. Itsablackthing.com. .com. Spelled exactly how it sounds. Now, itsablackthing.com is like a cyber shopping source for our community, for gifts, right? So if it's time for Christmas, you need a Christmas card, you can go there. You can get ornaments for your Christmas tree, even though I don't really rock with the Christmas shit as much as I used to. A lot of our people do. So if you're gonna spend money on Christmas, if you're gonna spend money on Christmas cards or ornaments, go to this website. All of their ornaments and Christmas cards are inspired by our history, are inspired by Africa, are inspired by who we really are. So it's some really dope shit. So on there you can get the Christmas cards, the ornaments, you can get face masks because of everything going on right now. Why not have a face mask that's inspired by our culture, or have a face mask that's inspired by your people? You feel me? You can get face masks, you can get a jigsaw puzzle, crossword puzzles, adult coloring books, and all of these things. The beauty of it to me is all of these things are designed with us in mind. So it's our history on these items, it's different parts of Africa on these items, so everything about their products speaks to us. You feel me? And that's the shit that I fuck with. So if you haven't done so already, you may not have ever heard about this website, go to itsablackthing.com today. So again, coloring books, crossword puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, face masks, Christmas cards, quiz cards. They have quiz cards about our history. So maybe you're a person who haven't read many books about our history, or maybe you're a person who want to be able to talk about our history in like a smaller form, so you can get these cards where you can do quizzes with your kids or different people in your house, right? It's a great way to learn black history in more of a fun environment, you know what I mean? So there's gift sets as well. So if somebody's birthday or Christmas or anything, you can go in there and get different gift sets. A family member of mine a couple years ago, a female family member of mine, I went on a website, they had designed tote bags with like African goddesses on them and all kind of dope shit, so I was able to get her something off of there. What else? They have ties, artwork, a lot of different artwork from, again, people in our history, different instances that have happened throughout history. It's different books you can buy on there, bathroom accessories, black soap, shea butter. It's almost like a one-stop shop for a lot of the things that we're gonna buy already. And like I always say, man, we spend a lot of money in this country on a monthly and a yearly basis. How about we circumvent some of those funds back to people who look like us? Like, we looking at all of these injustices. I know y'all don't like the shit you see, like the police violence, how we've been treated by these different institutions for all these years. I get it. So let's all figure out different ways we can be revolutionaries in this fight. So again, you could be on the front line marching and protesting. You could be someone who advocates for change in the political arena. You could be someone who writes books about it. You could do show like I do, or a platform like I have. You can do all type of shit. But also, if you don't do any of that, you could just spend your money with black folks. You could just make it a point to spend your money with black folks. You could make it a point to use your social media or any influence or platform that you have to tell people about your people. Tell people about different black people you know selling goods and services that we all can use, right? So do me a favor, family. Go to itsablackthing.com today. Again, like I always say, even if you're not ready to buy nothing right now, I'm not going to present y'all with nothing that I don't fuck with. I'm not going to present y'all that nothing that I wouldn't buy myself. So please go to the website. Check them out. Itsablackthing.com. A lot of good deals. The everything that I mentioned isn't really expensive. Something that I'm a rock with is they have like a Negro League baseball section where they got Negro League jerseys, hats. That shit is fire. So I'm probably going to end up getting some of that myself. I wasn't even aware that they had that on the website until I went on there this morning. You feel me? So they a lot of Negro League memorabilia. They have the Buffalo Soldiers gear. So if you're familiar with who the Buffalo Soldiers were in African history, or black history rather, you can go to the website and get a dose of that. You feel me? So go to itsablackthing.com today. Support our people, y'all, so we can get out of this hole we in. You feel me? Now, last business. This is my boy right here. My boy, comedian that I follow, probably one of my favorite comedians, Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, he has a internet radio show that's really popular that I've been listening to for a pretty long time now, called the 5150 Show. He's a comedian, but on his show, he really speaks truth to power. Real conscious brother, you know what I mean? So I rock with Corey. Corey has a clothing line called the 5150 Gear. The name of his show is Corey Holcomb 5150. So he has a clothing line as well that I'm proud to present to everybody because there's a lot of dope shit on there also. This is one of the shirts, the 5150 Nation shirt that I got maybe about a year ago or something. But he has a lot of new prints on the website now. So if you go to CoreyHolcomb.com, that's CoreyHolcomb.com, and again, as a part of the Black Business Spotlight, under the video, I'll put all the information so you can go to these websites and visit them or whatever, you know what I mean? But go to CoreyHolcomb.com. There's a lot of shirts in there. There's dresses for women. There's tank tops for women. But a lot of the shirts, now he's a comedian, so he approaches sometimes the injustice conversation from a comedic standpoint. So some of the shirts kind of address some of the injustices that we go through, and some of them do it from a comedic perspective. But in any case, I really support the brother. He's one of the black men, in my opinion, in society who has chosen to go out on a limb and speak truth to power, opposed to being rich in Hollywood or tucking his tail and not saying certain shit just to get further along, just to further along his career in Hollywood. He's actually chosen to be more outspoken about us. Like, if you listen to his show, I mean, it's obvious why he doesn't get different opportunities in Hollywood and shit like that, because he goes too hard at white supremacy. He goes too hard at any type of injustice that we have to go through. So I rock with my dude. You feel me? So go to CoreyHolcomb.com. CoreyHolcomb.com. Again, a lot of shirts inspired by the injustices that we face, about the police, about the entanglement shit with Jada and Will. He kind of made a funny spoof out of that, you know what I mean? So a lot of different, he has dresses and tank tops for women. He has a lot of abortion jokes that he do in his comedy set. So he has some shirts that's kind of funnily talking about abortion and why women shouldn't do it. But, you know, he, in a funny way, kind of presents a lot of serious topics that I think we need to be aware of. So go to CoreyHolcomb.com. That's CoreyHolcomb.com. Holcomb is Holcomb. That's Corey. Corey spelled Corey. CoreyHolcomb.com. Go to the website today. Check out some of the shirts he got. Real funny shit. Some of it is serious. Some of it will make you think, you know what I mean? But again, he has a black business. Let's support the brother. The brother goes on his show, and to me, any black man in society who goes out on a limb for us, who is popular and have a platform and chooses to use that platform to speak truth to power, I'm rocking with that. So go to CoreyHolcomb. Go to CoreyHolcomb.com.